So, okay, here's the thing. Like, I was having this conversation with a friend who lives in New York, and he was like, I don't know how you and another one of my friends, Blake, does it. Like, just go 100% commission. It's because, like, you eat what you kill. And if I go out and I don't kill anything, then I'm hungry. And for me, that mindset it's needed, right? Like, I was a kid in high school.
Yeah, right? For me. For you, 100%.
For me, in high school, I was a kid who I would do just enough to get by. I did just enough to get to college. And when I got to college, I excelled as long as I needed to.
Can I throw out your GPA? 2.5?
In high school?
2.6?
I think I graduated 2.4.
Okay.
Right? Like, my mom had to call my college to like for them to accept me. Like, hey, his sister goes there.
Legacy play.
Legacy. Like, please, we need some kind of oversight for him. But I feel like a salary, right? Like, a salary for me, and nothing against people who have salaries, a salary for me, like guaranteed money that comes in on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, it's a limitation.
And so you're turning that into a motivation.
Yeah.
A lot of times that's almost like a fear-based, right? Like, you want that kind of
But I don't move by fear.
No, but that's you figured that out, using it to your own motivation. I think for some of us, and again, sales, not sales, I think we're all in sales regardless of what it is.
Yeah, listen, you have to sell yourself at some point.
No matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
But there's this limited type of professions that's on a commission-only basis. Mm-hmm. And sometimes us in that kind of like on the trenches doing that,
yeah,
we don't tell people enough.
Well, for me, I don't like to like put my burdens on other people. So to be like, by the way, like, if I don't get your business, my kid can't get diapers, right? I don't have any kids. But
like, a jelly time.
like, am I eating sardines out of a can this week? Yes.
But it's not even that. It's just there's a different. I think so much we lead on assumptions, and everyone assumes, like, for whatever reason. And again, I might be wrong, but asking people for help, I don't know what it is. Whether it's ego, perception,
pride.
It's
pride for sure.
I ran out of words to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to stick with that synonym.
But it's a pride aspect. But because sometimes, we assume, just because we assume people know what we do, they're just going to come to us.
Oh, how about this? People assume because we work off of commissions that they should get a piece of our commission if they refer us some business. Like, I've had real estate agents.
That's the problem too. Yeah, like we're doing
yeah, like we're doing you a favor by sending you someone. What kind of piece can I get? I just want you to understand, like, off of this policy alone, I think I made $80. And you're telling me you want 20 of my $80? No, you just made 3% off of a $200,000 sale.
So let me ask you, that situation happens. How do you handle it? Are you upfront?
Upfront. Hey, I appreciate you for referring me business. By the time people come to me looking for a home, they've already got the home. It's under contract. They're just looking to fulfill the insurance.
Right.
I only have so many people in my life that I could refer to you. None of them that I know are looking for a home. None of them that I know need a real estate agent. So this is going to be one thing that I'm not going to be able to reciprocate in the same way that you are for me. What I can do is I can bring the sprinkles to your sundae. You're trying to provide a service for your client.
I like that.
I'll never be the ice cream. I'll never be the chocolate, the vanilla, or the strawberry, or the bananas on the side. I can be the sprinkles. I can be the whipped cream. I can be the cherry on top. I can be the thing that people are like, wow, like, this was a great addition to the service that you provided me.
I think if you gonna go deep into that specific, the
banana
home buying,
split.
the banana split.
Okay.
The home buying process. Insurance does tend to be the last thing on the docket. We're trying to change that, but it's just it's again the assumption we could do it. Anybody can do it. There's a whole value add play there. I mean, again, the sprinkles are always coming back. And let's go back to, I love chocolate sprinkles. So
I'm a rainbow sprinkle guy.
You're a rainbow guy?
I like it.
I'm a chocolate sprinkle kind of guy. It's one of those things where, like, when you got to handle that, and it's interesting. I've dealt with it doing this 15 years, 16 years. When you first start and someone asks you for a piece of your commission, which, by the way, in our business is completely illegal, so we don't do it.
Yeah.
But it's just that weird conversation where you just kind of did all this work, right? Blood, sweat, and tears for what we consider, and we work on residual income. We came through, we did it, and now how do you confront that conversation with someone asking you, hey, I referred you, can I get some commission?
I was having this conversation with a friend this morning, and you take it on head on. Right? Like, people are either going to love you or hate you, but they're going to love me for who I am.
Well, yes. But and I'm gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt because most people don't know that we cannot give commit.
Right, but if I don't want, what I mean is like I don't want to beat around the bush. If it's an uncomfortable conversation, we're just gonna have to sit in this uncomfortability for a second so that we both understand, right? Like if you don't understand that, one, it's illegal for me to give you part of my commission, and two, my commission is a fraction of what yours is.
Right. That's another. Yeah, that's a whole separate conversation.
I want to sit in this uncomfortability, and like you don't know what you don't know until you know you don't know it. And so if they didn't know this, then I'm okay with being that person who delivers the news. If they take it the wrong way, then we'll like have to figure out like our communication. But you take that conversation head on because that's the last thing I want to talk about 2 weeks from now.
I mean, I'm gonna give you my aspect and my new, not new mindset, but something that's I've always thought about, and I've been very careful how to articulate it. But I've never asked anybody for anything. Like I think asking other people for a piece of commission for the work they do, I almost said a bad word. It's lazy. Not only lazy, I think it's disrespectful. Like because you should respect people for their job. Like for you to ask somebody for something, dude, no favors. Go pound sand.
Yeah.
Like literally. I almost said a bad word. I'm sorry. I'm gonna edit that.
So before we came in here today, when I'm driving around, and here's a little hot take for you. When I'm driving around on the highway, on the road, whatever, and I see a van with a business logo on it, immediately I think commercial auto.
Love it.
Take a picture.
Love it.
I have like in my phone just pictures of different vans. And so today I was calling some of those people, some of those prospects, if you will. So I'm calling him. I talked to a guy. I go, hey, man, how you doing? I looked up his information on SunBiz, business owner's name, made sure it was matching with the number that I had. Dude's name was Mike. Hey, Mike, how you doing? He's like, oh, what can I help you with? I'm calling to talk about insurance, man. Like, who's your policy with? And like, let's build a relationship. He's like, I've had the same insurance agent for 29 years. I was like, sounds like a fantastic relationship, but I would love to give him a run for his money. Sounds a little old. And he's like, nah, I'm good. But it's like, take the shot. Like,
it's funny that those, and I love that kind of mindset too, because when we prospect on certain clients and they've had their relationship for 20 years, 29 years.
Yeah.
That's exactly who we want. I respect that. I want that client. I want that kind of loyalty.
Yeah.
How can I earn that? Right. People get kind of deterred by it, like in a certain way, but that's the kind of clients we want. I want that loyalty.
And here's the thing, like I was writing up an email. Now I don't want to write, I want to compete for your business. I want to compete for your relationship, right? Like that's who we are at Jack. We're built on relationships. And so if I'm only coming for the business, I'm coming for the money. That's what business is at the end of the day. We're for profit, right? But I'm coming for your relationship. I'm coming for your trust. I'm coming for your loyalty, and I'm coming for your companionship and your fellowship. That's what I want to continue to build on. Year after year, like there's going to be a rate that might be lower than mine. There's going to be a premium that might come in under mine, but you trust me. You trust me to take care of your policy. You trust our team that we have a risk management department. You trust me as more than just the name on the signature of your application. I want to be your friend.
I want you to be my agent. You got me fired up, man.
All right, man. Just you got a Porsche, man. Like I can insure that for sure.
Send me an AOR.